Hey, what's up everybody? This is Tony with the Lido Loca cruise show. Today I've got an email from a cruiser that's going on his very first cruise, and he's got a question about the drink package. A drink package gotcha, as it were, on today's Lido Loca cruise show. Welcome back to the show. If you enjoy cruising, consider subscribing with the notification bell on. That way you don't miss out on any of our episodes. Started off with the email. Tony, my wife and I have been watching your videos preparing for our first cruise in April 2020. I have a question about drink packages. I drink and my wife doesn't. Royal is telling me if I want the drink package, then we both have to have it. Is this normal? And if so, why? Signed, Alan from Pennsylvania. Well, Alan from Pennsylvania, sadly, in most cases, yes, if you want the drink package and your wife does not, you guys both have to buy it. This can be a point of contention, and there's a lot of conversation that circles around the cruising space about this, but it is true for most cruise lines. I did do some research. Of course, Royal Caribbean that Alan is going to be sailing on, they do require everybody in the cabin of legal age 21 or older to buy the drink package, but not every cruise line does this. So I thought I'd give you a quick breakdown of the cruise lines that require all adults to buy the package and the cruise lines that don't. Let's run through the list right now. First of all, these are just some major cruise lines. I didn't cover every cruise line, but the cruise lines that require both people, if you're of legal drinking age, or you might have 4 adults in the cabin. If you have 4 adults in the cabin, they would all be required. These are the cruise lines that require that: Carnival, Royal Caribbean, Norwegian Cruise Line, MSC, and Holland. Now, there are 2 cruise lines that don't require both people to buy the drink package, and that would be Princess and Celebrity. Now, those are a little bit of an elevated cruise line, but you might be able to do the math and see if it's cheaper to get on one of those and buy one drink package than to be on another cruise line and buy 2 drink packages. The math could work out that way. And then another gotcha that not everybody knows about, and this isn't as widespread, not every cruise line, when you buy their drink package, provides unlimited drinks. Now, really the only exception is Carnival. They limit their drinks to 15 drinks a day, but the other cruise lines that I mentioned have an unlimited drinking package. Another popular cruise line that is not on the list here is Disney. Disney doesn't really have any official drink packages, and so therefore these rules don't apply. And so if you're a Disney cruiser, you're just going to pay as you go. There are some other interesting takeaways from this. Norwegian Cruise Line, for example, they look at your entire booking. So say that you have a cabin and you might be linked with somebody else. They'll try to figure out if everybody is linked together. And if everybody's linked together, then everybody in all of those cabins have to have the drink package, which is kind of interesting. And MSC, if you buy a drink package for yourself, say you're traveling a wife, a husband, and maybe one child, if you buy a drink package, the husband has to buy it, the wife has to buy it, and the child. So you can't just buy 2 adult drink packages and leave the kids out. The big question is why? Why? This is the question that you hear around the cruising community. Why are they doing this? Are they just trying to make more money? Maybe. I think so. I mean, the cruise line wants to maximize profit, but I do think that the biggest reason for requiring everybody in the cabin to have the drink package is to combat sharing. To the cruise line, this seems like they're losing money if people are sharing the drink package. I do believe there was a time in cruising where this wasn't the rule, and I'm sure that some accountant somewhere crunched some numbers, did some cool functions on a spreadsheet, and sure they said, look, for some reason when we're only selling 1 drink package in a cabin, they seem to be consuming just as much alcohol as the cabin that we sell 2 drink packages. I think people are, sharing the liquor. Another interesting aside with the drink package, more and more of these companies have private islands, and for the most part, your drink package does not work on private islands that the cruise company owns. So you're going to a property that's owned by the cruise line that you paid a drink package for, and in most cases, you can't use that. Now, Alan, if he does buy 2 drink packages and he happens to go to Coco Cay, Royal Caribbean's private island, then they can use the drinks there. So Royal's the exception to that. So there's a lot of nuance when it comes to the drink package, and there's always that conversation whether it's worth it or not. I always say that if you're drinking 6 to 8 alcoholic beverages a day, the math is probably going to work out good for you if you get the drink package. But if you only drink 1 to 2 drinks a day, it's going to be hard. Even if you add non-alcoholic beverages in there, it's going to be hard to get your money's worth. So just think about it, and it's going to be different for every person. It's an interesting topic that Alan brings up here. Let me throw it back to you. Are you somebody who travels with someone who doesn't drink? Do you end up buying 2 drink packages? How do you handle that in the face of your partner maybe not drinking? Hey, and if you have a question that you want to submit for the show, just send it to me, tony@lidoloca.com. Now, I did do a video series last year called Is That Stealing? And one of the questions I asked was, is sharing drinks on the drink package stealing? That was kind of interesting. Check that video out there. This is Tony for the Lido Loca Cruise Show. Thanks for stopping by. Until the next time, we'll see you on the Lido. Bye.